Hello there, Virgo. This video is for Virgo Sun, but also Moon and Rising. If these don't always resonate with your sun sign, it's a reading for the week of March 7th through the 13th. I'm going to look at your energy, whatever person's energy that needs to come through for the reading, your challenges and your strengths this week. And then I will end the reading with a Moonology card and a song card. I do have personal readings open at my website. That's in the description box below if you want a personal reading. So for your energy here, Virgo, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands. That's a lot of passion. Honestly, it's a lot of fiery kind of energy, a lot of initiative energy here. It's looking like you have got something going in your favor that you've been working really, really hard towards. The Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Wands. Something that you refuse to back down from, that you really put your effort into, and you're seeing finally those things starting to go your way. It looks like it may have something to do with something from your past or a person from your past, something that maybe you wanted to do for a very long time. We'll see more when we clarify that. The 3 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. There's collaboration here. First of all, this is not something that you're doing all by yourself. So there are a lot of other individuals I'm seeing participating in this week. The 3 of Wands talking to me about plans that you put into motion in the past, and you're waiting. You're kind of in this in-between stage of waiting for that to come about. So something that you really, really wanted to happen, you put everything in, you're just waiting for the answer now. The 9 of Wands seems to me here that you're a little apprehensive about it. There's something that I'm getting from that that's like, maybe it's just your anxiety about it, but I do feel a lot of resilience. So let's go ahead and clarify your energy, Virgo. We have the 2 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, the Page of Cups, 7 of Wands is coming out again here, and the 3 of Coins. Okay, this is a mixed bag. This is about more than one thing from what I can tell. The first thing that I'm seeing is something financial, okay? And I see you trying to make decisions about your finances and the best way to spend your money, where you're going to prioritize that. It also feels like there's something career-based that is going to affect your finances, but not in a bad way. I think it's actually something that you are planning on already. Like you've already got everything going for it. It's just making last adjustments and decisions about it. I'm going to skip the middle for a second because I'm going to come back to it because I do believe that's about something else. We have the 3 of Wands. It's clarified by the 7 of Wands. See, again, it's just telling me how committed you are to this path, how committed you are to wait it out and see it through. I mean, we all know Virgo, if nothing else, Virgo is like practical plan, execute it step by step. And I see you doing that. I feel like there's some type of accolade for you, or certification, or promotion, or new job. There's some kind of recognition of your skills that's coming pretty soon. Now, the thing that I said I wasn't gonna touch on for a second, because I have the 6 of Cups in here. The 6 of Cups is a very water sign, water element here is all about emotion, and everything else is all like Wands and Pentacles. It's passion and finance and the material things, right? But this sticks out in the middle as something totally different. And the 6 of Cups is about memories, people that we know from the past that we have a connection to. It oftentimes signifies somebody from our past coming back into our life, or showing up in a bigger way in our current life. I have the Page of Cups here. So there is an exchange of love going on. There may even be an offer of love, somebody telling the other one how they feel about them, but this is not a new person. This is somebody from the past. So this could be you or them, either or, telling the other how you feel about it. Honestly, I see this more on your side, where you are in communication with somebody and you're expressing feelings to them. You're expressing emotion to them. So let's see what we have for your person's energy. This is whoever needs to come through. So sometimes this is a partner, sometimes this is an ex, sometimes it's a crush, you know, it just kind of depends. You'll know when I pull the card who it is and how it applies. Remember that energies are interchangeable. So sometimes the situation may sound more like it's coming from the other person's point of view or your point of view. All right, Virgo's person. We have the Ace of Cups, Strength card, the Three of Swords, wow, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. There is a lot of emotion in this, Virgo. First of all, the Strength card is associated with the sign of Libra, so they may have Libra placement. I mean, not Libra, Leo placements. But don't be so focused on the sign. Focus on the energy of what the card is, the Strength card. It just symbolizes things that we really have our heart in. They're very strong feelings. They're things that we are very dedicated to, that we persevere through, okay? So the Ace of Cups at the beginning of this reading next to the Strength card, this is somebody who has a lot of love for you, a lot of feelings for you. I feel like this is somebody that you have known, because I am getting those past cards, but I think that there's like a new burst in this. There's a new passion or feelings that have been ignited. And then having the Three of Swords next to it, this person has had their heart broken before. And I'm not sure if it's about you, but it feels like it's about you. They're very, very connected to you, but they are butthurt about something. That sounds very crass, but I feel like they are still holding on to something that is difficult for them, that they felt maybe betrayed, or they felt lied to, or they felt like you didn't care for them as much as they care for you. But their feelings are still very strong, not only their feelings of love, but their feelings of hurt. So they're balancing both of those things. I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups at the end. So this person has made a decision, or is making, I should say, because I don't think that this is completed itself yet. You may be aware of the beginning stages of this, but I don't think it's all the way finished, this energy. They're choosing to step back from you. No matter how much they feel for you, it's very strong. They feel very connected to you. They love you, but they've decided that it's best for them to take a step back and to do things on their own. The Eight of Cups is when we have to walk away from something because it's not serving us. It's not working for us on our journey. And having the Nine of Pentacles next to it, it's kind of like them saying, you know what, I'm independent, I'm capable, I have other things going on in my life, and I don't want to let this go, but I have no choice. It's not good for me, so I'm gonna let it go. So I do feel like they're taking a step back from you, Virgo. And to what degree that step back is will depend on your situation. It could be just distancing themselves a little bit emotionally. It could be completely removing themselves from your life. But I think that you do care about this person. I don't think that you necessarily want to chase them down. I'll put it that way. All right, let's clarify their energy. Okay, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, no shit. Ace of Swords, the Chariot, there's Cancer energy, and the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. Okay. The Two of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Cups. I mean, what else can I do with that? That's just love. That's somebody who is in love with you. It's a romantic love. This is not a best friend. This is somebody who wants to be with you and has never really stopped feeling that way, but they feel extremely conflicted about it because of the Two of Swords. It's almost like they're saying, I shouldn't feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to be stuck on them forever and ever. But I can't help myself because I do feel very strongly about it. It looks like what is hurting them, or what hurt them, is a truth that came out. Something that was said gave them clarity, and that cut them to the core. So I don't know if it came from you or if it came from somebody else about you, but whatever it was, really, really upset them, but it also gave them the clarity to move on, because I have the Chariot here. It gave them the emotional strength to, make progress and to separate from you to some degree. Now that may be, like I said, completely removing themselves from your life. It could also be that they're no longer taking on the responsibility of the relationship, and they're not taking on what happened and blaming themselves for it. So the last picture here, I have the Eight of Cups and the Devil card, or the Temptation card. It is a temptation that they want to turn back, that they're walking away. And I don't know, like, I was raised in the Baptist church, so sometimes I can't help it, like the Bible stories come back in my head. But the story of Job and his wife, and not Job, who was it? Somebody help me. Wasn't Job. It was Abram and the other dude. Damn it. Anyway, Lot. There it was. Okay. Lot's wife. God told her when he was destroying the city, not to turn back. He told the whole family, don't turn back, or I'm going to turn you into a pillar of salt. Okay. So she turns back. She gets turned into a pillar of salt. Cruel God. It's shitty. But I feel like this is what your person is doing. They're saying, I cannot turn back. I cannot look at this again. I am so conflicted because I want to so bad, and it's so much of a temptation to turn around and to try to reach out to you, or to just let things go back to normal. That's what I feel like they want to do. They're like, you know what? Maybe how it was before wasn't so bad. Maybe I can just let this go, and it'll be okay, because I don't want to lose this Virgo person in my life. They're very special to me, so it is a temptation. And it does show that they are very bound to you, or they feel very connected to you, but it's not always in a pretty way. Sometimes it is with the Two of Cups, or it has been, but a lot of times that connection feels like bondage to them. It feels like they're trapped in something. And it could be that they're trapped in their own perspective of what the relationship is. So I don't want you to get pissed off at me, but it may be that, it may not be that they have anything to be this upset about, but they had an expectation and the expectation wasn't met. So let's go ahead and look at your strengths and your challenges this week. Okay, Virgo, let's look at those. The good and the bad, what you need to be prepared for. Okay, I have the King of Pentacles, that's your energy, next to the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And then I have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, also your energy there. Okay, so your strengths here are, first of all, I feel like you're in charge. I feel like you have taken charge of your life. You've made plans. Your money is looking decent. Things are good. I also feel like strengths for you is the fact that you are open to love in your life. And this could be in romantic love. This can also be just people, letting people into your life, caring for them, being with them, being in relationship with people, having an open heart, just living in a way that you are receptive and not closed off. And then I also have the Queen of Swords here. This could mean one of two things. I'm going to clarify it, because one thing it could mean is that there's an individual that is helping you. Another thing that it could mean is that you're making very logical choices. I have a feeling that I know what it is, but I'm gonna clarify it. Okay, yeah, it's a person. The Lovers. Yeah. So strengths. There is a person here, there's a romantic connection here, honestly, because I have the Ace of Cups. I do feel like you're open-hearted in general. I still stick by that statement, but this is taking a little bit more of a romantic turn, because now I'm seeing somebody with a lot of air energy, or could have even an air sun, which you're talking about Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. but there is an individual here that I see a love connection. It may be just developing, it may be deepening, but I do see a love connection, and I see them being very attracted to your reliability, your practicality, the way you run your life, okay? And then for your weaknesses, I have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. These are not really bad cards, to be honest. That's bothering me. So I don't think that there's anything really troubling to worry about, except for the fact that you may say something too quickly because you feel passionate about it, and it might come off the wrong way, and you have to kind of do some damage control with this Knight of Pentacles. Because the Ace of Wands here, this is passion. This is things that we really want. And the Page of Swords is a communication card. However, in this instance, the pages are, because they're young, they have an immature energy, and that speaks to me of just saying something without thinking it through. So I feel like then you might have to go back and say, okay, I didn't really mean it that way, my bad, and do a little bit of damage control, but nothing too crazy really. So let's go ahead and pull your Moonology card. This can be advice, this can be encouragement, this can be predictive. I love this deck because I never know. I just never know what I'm going to get here. Let's see. It's like the only Oracle deck that I use because I don't like Oracle decks generally. I know, shocker. But I like this one. Okay, so we've got adjustments are required, the third quarter moon. Some plan that you have made needs to be looked over, and there are a couple things that need to be tweaked. It's in the end zone, you know, like we're right there. You're almost about to have something come to completion, but something needs to be adjusted before time continues. So look over that and see, you know, is this relationship for me? Is this work for me? What do I need to make an adjustment? Virgo, you're good at this kind of thing. I feel like you will be able to look over everything mentally and see very quickly what adjustments need to be made. I'm going to pull a song card for you. These are all super personal songs to me. So some of them are cheesy, some of them are not. But I think that whatever song I pull will have a message for you in it. So if you want to listen to the song or just read the lyrics, I think that there will be something that you need to hear from it. If you enjoyed this reading, I would appreciate you hitting subscribe, hitting the thumbs up, leaving me a comment, showing my channel some love as I grow. And we have Missing You by Betty Who. That's my middle child's favorite song. Second favorite song, Missing You by Betty Who. So that's your song card. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next time.